Well, I got something for you. This might be a little more interesting for you. United States Representative Madison Cawthorn responds to lingerie photos. What lingerie photos, you might say? What lingerie photos? Perhaps you haven't seen the lingerie photos. It would be these lingerie photos. Madison Cawthorn, apparently he was on a cruise. I'm assuming these young ladies these young ladies were allowed by him to, like, dress him up and shit. I've done it before. I bet women have been like, oh, let me put clothes on you. Let me paint your nails. Let me do this to your hair. Blah, blah. Like, sure. I'm down. Okay. We can get lingerie together. All right. Cawthorn spoke to a crowd at the Trump rally in Selma, and apparently he had a lot to say about the lingerie photos.
We have a geriatric despot who sits in the Oval Office. My friends, what's going on?
Geriatric despot. Now, you can call him geriatric. That is a fair fucking critique of the man, but despot? Are you serious, you fucking piece of shit?
What's going on in our country?
The hoops do look good on him. The
We're
bigger the
facing
better,
dark
the bigger
times.
the
I
better,
know
the bigger the better.
that many of you recognize that we're facing dark times, but you also realize that America's greatest comebacks happen when things seem the hardest. The American spirit, when it is pushed against, is when we come out and fight the hardest. And my friends, when I start seeing what's going on in our nation, when I see how quickly our country has changed, I think the adage that best describes this time in history is that hard times create strong men. And
hard times, Daddy.
But those good times create weak men. And weak men create hard times. And you see what's going on in our nation right now when we have weak leadership. How quickly things have changed. And my friend,
hard times. Hard times, you say.
Here is the American dream.
That weight got what I wanted. Ric Flair, the world's heavyweight champion. I don't have to say a lot more about the way I feel about Ric Flair.
No, you don't, Dusty.
No honor. There is no honor among thieves in the first place.
He's calling the four horsemen thieves.
You don't know what hard times are, Daddy. Hard times are when the textile workers around this country are out of work. They got 4 or 5 kids and can't pay their wages, can't buy their food. Hard times are when the auto workers are out of work and they tell them go home. And hard times are when...
Damn right, hard times. You don't know shit about hard times, Cawthorn. Dusty tell you about some fucking hard times.
Friends, I know about how quickly things can change. 8 years ago, I was in a car with my best friend. We were driving in Florida, and I was asleep in the passenger seat. He fell asleep behind the wheel, and we ran into a concrete wall at 70 miles an hour.
Hey, been glook, 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 glook.
At that point, my friends, I had less than a 1% chance to be able to live. I was destined to never stand again. I know how quickly things can change. We are now seeing our energy independence ripped away from us. We're seeing our greatness ripped away from us. We're seeing just how bad our country can be. We're seeing gas at $5 up to $7 a gallon. My friends, this country can change very quickly. And it may
Why is that, Madison?
that it's impossible to change
the price per barrel has come down. Why is Exxon still gouging us? Oh, he's doing his little standy thing. This is incredibly ableist when he does this shit.
But my friends, God spared my life. He has given me the strength to stand before you today, so do not lecture me on what is impossible. My fellow patriots, Americans are in the business of doing the impossible, because with God, all things are possible. Many of you are tired. You're so used to a government that works only for the elites, that works only for the other side. And we have so many in the national parties of our country that believe that the key to saving our nation is cheapening our platform and going after these non-existent middle ground voters. My friends, there is no middle ground with Marxists. The key to saving...
No, there's no middle grounds with fascists like yourself.
Going after the disenfranchised man and woman in our country. The people who don't even bother to vote because it's been proven to them time and time again that the government...
There is a middle ground with Marxists, and it's fucking Joe Biden, apparently.
The linemen, the construction workers, the welders, the people that actually make our economy run. What do they care about? What do we care about? We care about dining room politics. What actually affects your family as you gather together around the kitchen table. These people care about raising their families in peace and prosperity, in an economy that's so strong you could do it on a single income. These people don't want defunded police. They want funded police. They want safety.
I want to return to the policies that provided safety.
They don't want to send our sons and daughters to fight in some foreign...
Allowing people to live on a one-income family.
And open. But my friends, I'm telling you, the elites in our country, and I've seen them in Washington, they are afraid. And they're acting desperate. That's why you see so many crazy things coming out of Washington.
How you doing lines off Susan Collins that go like go into wrinkles? Her wrinkles would suck all the fucking cocaine in.
They called mothers who went and spoke at school boards domestic terrorists.
Oh my
When
God.
they started coming for our children, they started coming for our freedoms. That's when the Americans leaned in. That's when we said, we will get even louder and we will fight even harder because this nation is worth saving. When the people forsook the establishments...
I don't know. We might just need to flush it. Flush the baby with the bathwater.
We showed just how united this country can be. My friend, the quote that I think is so powerful...
How is Matt Gaetz even still in Congress?
And it's that in the beginning of a change, the patriot is a scarce man. And he
Hey, is this motherfucker even going to talk about the lingerie scandal? That's what I came for.
His mission is successful. Then the timid joined him because then it costs nothing to be a patriot. My friends, we are in the beginning of a change. And
I wanted to hear how you liked wearing panties,
bury our
sir.
heads in the sand and say, oh, I don't like politics. It's too dirty. It's too ugly. It's too bad. And I don't blame you. Or we can decide that God chose us to live in this time. And just like Queen Esther, we were chosen for such a time as this. My friends, we were not cursed to live in uninteresting times. If you put America First patriots...
Ain't that the truth?
If we put Donald Trump back in command in the White House...
Why would anyone do that?
To our founding fathers, we will investigate Anthony Fauci and send him to jail for lying to Congress. We will restore the Second Amendment by repealing the National Firearms Act. We will secure our borders.
Ain't nothing wrong with wearing bras. I don't give a shit.
Impeach Joe Biden for his dereliction.
We were talking about how good the hoops look going.
Thank you all so much.
We do indeed. We do indeed live in interesting times, don't we?
My friends, may God bless you. May God bless Donald Trump.
How many times did he say God? I guess the only response that we were going to get, I was hoping he was going to bring it up in the speech, but the response that we got was, I guess the left thinks goofy vacation photos during a game on a cruise taken way before I ran for Congress is going to somehow hurt me. They're running out of things to throw at me. Share your most embarrassing vacay pics in the replies. Interesting. He wants me to share my best vacation pics in the replies. Hold on. What picture have I got? This would probably be a picture from a concert or something. I don't know, it's hard for me to think of. My best vacation pic. I've never really I've taken vacation from jobs. I've never taken a I've never gone like a week to the beach or something. I'm like a weekend trip kind of guy. I go to Atlanta for a couple of days. I go to Nashville for a couple. I don't have any vacation pictures to share with Madison Cawthorn. This is the Texas National Guard who drowned trying to rescue migrants at the southern border. I don't think he drowned. He's missing. And I don't think he was trying to rescue migrants, to be honest. Did I leave the thread? I wanted people's vacation photos. Oh, here's Madison Cawthorn's vacation photo from when he visited the Eagle's Nest. The vacation house of the Fuhrer. Seeing the Eagle's Nest has been on my bucket list for a while. That is exactly why I came to the replies. Yep. I was going to try to find a vacation photo of me. That was better. That was much better.